Tamika Catchings, WNBA Most Valuable Player Award, 4 Olympic gold medals, and the WNBA Rookie of the Year award. She is one of only 11 women to attain all 4 accolades. She has also been selected to 10 WNBA All-Star teams, 12 All-WNBA teams, 12 All-Defensive teams, and led the league in steals 8 times. In 2011, Catchings was voted in by fans as one of the WNBA's top 15 players of all time. Tamika Catchings is a prolific scorer close to and far from the basket, as well as a capable rebounder, ball handler, and defender. After playing at Ardley A. Stevenson High School and graduating from Duncanville High School, Tamika Catchings became one of the stars of the University of Tennessee women's basketball team. In 2001, she was drafted by the Indiana Fever, after sitting out the entire year in which she was drafted due to injury. She had an All-Star rookie season in 2002. She is famous for recording the first ever quintuple double in 1997 and served as president of the WNBA Players Association from 2012 to 2016. Catchings was inducted into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame in 2020. Catchings was born in New Jersey. She played for Duncanville High School in Duncanville, Texas, where she was named a WBCA All-American. She participated in the WBCA High School All-America game where she scored 12 points. She is also the first player at any level in history to be officially credited with scoring a quintuple double. Catchings was an All-American with the Tennessee Lady Volunteers basketball for 1997 to 2001. She earned the Naismith College Player of the Year award, the AP Player of the Year award, the USBWA Women's National Player of the Year award, and the WBCA Player of the Year award in 2000. As a freshman on the undefeated 1997-98 national champions, she was part of the Meeks with Semika Randall and Chamik Holdsclaw. So Catchings was drafted 3rd overall by the Indiana Fever in 2001. Unable to play in the 2001 season due to an ACL injury sustained during her senior year at Tennessee, she had an outstanding year in 2002 and was named WNBA Rookie of the Year while averaging 18.6 ppg, immediately making an impact on the Fever roster in her first year as a pro. During her rookie season, in a regular season game against the Minnesota Lynx, Catchings had tied a then WNBA record, 9 steals. That year, the Fever made it to the playoffs and despite losing 2-1 in the first round, Catchings had a dominant series, averaging a playoff career-high 20.3 ppg. Catchings' best season of her career would be in the 2003 season, where she averaged a career-high 19.7 ppg, although the Fever never made it to the playoffs that year. In 2005, Catchings scored her 2000th point in the WNBA. With this she became the fastest player to score 2,000 career points in the WNBA, reaching the milestone in only 4 seasons of play. She is also the fastest to 1,000 rebounds, 400 assists, and 300 steals. In 2005, Catchings was also named the WNBA Defensive Player of the Year. Catchings then repeated as Defensive Player of the Year in 2006. She was again named Defensive Player of the Year in 2009 and 2010. In 2006, Catchings was voted into the 2006 WNBA All-Star Game, and was also the leading vote-getter, but had to sit out because of a foot injury. At halftime she was announced as a member of the All-Decade team along with 9 other players and former Comets coach Van Chancellor. 5 years later she was voted in by fans as one of the top 15 players in the 15-year history of the WNBA. Months before the 2008 season, the Fever traded for hometown All-Star shooting guard Katie Douglas to pair up with Catchings, forming an All-Star duo to compete for a championship and strengthen their lineup. However, the Fever fell way short of championship contention in 2008 as they were eliminated in the first round by the Detroit Shock during the playoffs. In 2009, the Fever would have more postseason success, as the chemistry developed between Catchings and Douglas. The Fever would advance to the WNBA Finals, making it Catchings's first finals appearance. Prior to this, Catchings led the league in steals with 2.9 SPG and helped lead the Fever to a 22-12 record, earning the top seed in the Eastern Conference. In the finals they faced the Phoenix Mercury and had a 2-1 series lead but would lose the next two games to be defeated in the finals 3-2. In 2011, Catchings won WNBA Most Valuable Player while averaging 15.5 ppg, 7.1 rpg, 3.5 APG and 2.0 SPG, also leading the Fever to a 21-13 record, topping the Eastern Conference standings. However, in the playoffs she performed poorly offensively, averaging a playoff career low 10.0 ppg. The Fever would end up making it to the Eastern Conference Finals where they got eliminated 2-1 the Atlanta Dream. In Game 2 of the series, Catchings suffered a right foot injury. Although she was able to play in Game 3, she had a subpar performance following the injury, playing only 10 minutes and was